News 18's exclusive as we have accessed the order copy sending Chandrababu Naidu to 14 days of judicial custody. Court says that prima facie case of cheating, criminal breach of trust, forgery and other offences along with charges under Prevention of Corruption Act has been made out against Chandrababu Naidu. Prima facie, Naidu, while holding a public office, engaged in criminal conspiracy and colluded with other to cause misappropriation of government fund to the tune of 279 crores. Now, court says that prima facie material to suffice nexus of Naidu with other accused and his role in approving skill development project and its activities on security concerns. Naidu is Z+ security holder, hence he will be sent to central prison in Rajamahendravaram. So that's the big breaking news coming in, and CNN News 18 has successfully accessed the order copy sending Chandrababu Naidu to 14 days of judicial custody. To understand that in a better manner, I have CNN News 18's legal correspondent Ananya Bhatnagar joining me on the phone line. Ananya, very good morning to you. Could you break down all the key highlights of the order copy that CNN News 18 has exclusively accessed?
Well, yes, this is a 20-page order that we have managed to access here at CNN News 18 for our viewers, and very, very categorically this goes on to speak volumes about Chandrababu Naidu and how this scam has taken place. But interesting, these observations which really come after 4 to 5 days of, interrogation has come out in jail. And not even a 1 day, but on the first day of the arresting itself. So very, very interestingly, these observations have now been made by the court. And what is very clearly and categorically stated is that prima facie there is a strong material that is available against Naidu into this particular case. However, when we try to speak to the legal team of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, they very, very clearly told us that these are observations that have been made over the board, and in fact they would be challenging this particular order on the higher levels. They would be approaching the higher courts in order to challenge this particular order. Now, what the order goes on to say is that prima facie case of cheating, criminal breach of trust, forgery and other offences under the Indian Penal Code, along with the charges under the Prevention of Corruption Act, are made out against Chandrababu Naidu. It also goes on to say that while holding public office, he engaged in criminal conspiracy and colluded with others to cause misappropriation of government funds to the tune of 279 crores, which actually led to a big loss to the public exchequer. Now, also it goes on to say that prima facie material is there to suffice the nexus that Chandrababu Naidu had a big nexus of people which helped him into causing this big loss to the public exchequer and to go on with this criminal conspiracy. How well does it play up before a higher court? Because as I'm pointing out to you, these are observations that have been made by the court on the first day of the arrest itself. So will the court be saying that the material has been overread? Because generally what happens is whenever a judicial custody or a police custody is extended, just what the court has to see is that whether the investigation is going on in the right way, whether there is some kind of strength observations or not, and the court you said that there is a strong sense into the the apprehensions that the investigation agency has. All right. Now he has been sent to, in fact, the Rajamahendravaram jail just because he is a security holder. He is given a security by the NSG, and that's the reason why he has been sent to the most secure jail in the state itself.
Right, Ananya. I'll request you to please hold on because I have CNN News 18 Swastika Das joining me live from Hyderabad as well. Swastika, very good morning to you. As Ananya was also mentioning, as far as the security concerns surrounding Chandrababu Naidu is considered, I want to understand from you, as the CBI said that legal team of Chandrababu Naidu actually asked for special amenities from the team. Also, why exactly is he being kept in the most secure jail there in Rajamahendravaram?
Mr. Naidu is a Z+ security category holder and also has a lot of live threats. There have been Naxal attacks on him in the past. Now, in that context, he is currently lodged at a special cell in Rajahmundry Central Prison, and this particular cell or barrack does not have other prisoners. This is exclusively allocated for Mr. Naidu, where he's also been given special privileges because the court mandated for it. And the special privileges that we are talking about include food from home, medication because Mr. Naidu is 73 years old, and also security coverage for him throughout to be given. He'll also be entitled to other facilities and will not be treated as a normal prisoner. Now, first come first, to bring you up to speed with what his legal team is considering right now is that they have moved a petition in the ACB court itself to keep Mr. Naidu under house arrest, and then subsequently we are learning via our sources that they will also be moving the High Court challenging the entire illegal arrest in itself. But that development is something that we need to closely watch out for. As far as Mr. Naidu's health is concerned, all the parameters are stable is what we are learning. He's been constantly, his family members and in fact placed a special request to visit him, especially his wife. His son is also there in Rajahmundry. And as far as the entire atmosphere of Andhra Pradesh is concerned, the TDP, remember, today has called for a statewide band. There is heavy clampdown in Andhra Pradesh to bar any kind of TDP workers from staging protests. So we saw protests break out yesterday itself as soon as the judicial custody order came. The other aspect is this morning there were protests happening in Nellore, which were also carried out by the police, and there is heavy police presence not just in Rajahmundry Central Prison but also in and around. And to give you a brief walkthrough of what exactly the case is about, well, Mr. Naidu, remember, will remain in judicial custody till the 22nd of September. On the 23rd, he will be produced before the ACB court once again sharp at 10:30 a.m. where there will be a further analysis on whether he should continue. The ACB court, acting on the CID's plea, said that there is enough evidence perhaps against Mr. Naidu in his involvement in the skill development scam case, in which Mr. Naidu is accused number 37, and he has been labelled as the principal conspirator. Why is he called a principal conspirator?
Okay.
Because this entire scam came to light, or it dates back to the time when he was the chief minister, and the accusation against him is that he siphoned off 279 crores to shell companies via fake invoices in a bid in the garb of coming up with skill development centers across the state.
All right, Swastika and Ananya, thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details and breaking that point by point for our viewers.